I mean, they were making shots and we couldn't make any. First half, 36.5% from the field, and it's tough. That barrage of threes, man, it's hard to overcome. But my hat's off to them. With Anthony and Dame, they're it's a hell of a two-headed monster. But they also had some other guys that played really, really well, shot the ball really well. But I'm just proud of our guys, the way they didn't just roll over. We continue to compete, even though things weren't going so well for us offensively. We tried our best and switched up some coverages, but just competed all the way through the end.
Darvin, you talked about the energy and the effort and the urgency in the Golden State game. Did you feel like tonight, with all the new pieces and new rotations, was that a little bit harder to call upon? And did you see some of that lack of continuity?
I mean, it's human nature, especially, the nature of the game where you got someone that's on fire, a team that's on fire, led by Dame. I think he was 8 for 12 in the first half. And then other guys, we're trying to shift and be active off the ball. And you got those guys knocking down threes too, and then on the other end, you can't make a shot. You can't throw it in the ocean. So it's human nature to kind of drop your shoulders a little bit. But we tried to fight through that urge, just a disappointment. But again, credit to them. They moved the ball well and had a bunch of guys shoot the ball really, really well. So great job by them.
You mentioned the term "tip your hat." With Dame, it was, I think he had 4 30-footers, and on the tape, it looks like a lot of them are contested. But overall, on some of your other defensive perimeter possessions, did you feel like they were getting an abundance of open looks, the Blazers?
No, I mean, we checked the analytical data at halftime, and according to that data, we were, our defensive shot quality, we would have been number 1 in the league because they were contested. They moved the ball on some of them. Some of them, it was by design. Certain guys that we gave, shifted even more off the ball. But credit to them, they made shots tonight. 17 threes and a half. It's incredible.
When Dame gets going like that, is there anything you can try to do to take him out of his rhythm? Or is it just hope that he miss, I guess?
I mean, he's such an elite level scorer, basketball player, smart, finding different ways to get the ball even when we're trying to deny him. Off the his movements, the way he navigates and uses screens. He's just a phenomenal ball player, and then Anthony as well. So you just try to do your best to make it as difficult as possible for him. Outside of stealing his sneakers, I don't know what else you can do. You play good D, he still knocks down shots, and you can't get discouraged. And I thought we did at times, which is, again, it's human nature when you forcing guys into difficult shots and they're making them, and then on the other end, you're getting good looks and easy looks, and you're not making them. So you just have to weather that storm, and we'll be better on Wednesday.
AD had 19 points tonight and 20 rebounds, but do you sense that he's still kind of finding the offensive rhythm that obviously he was in a great one when he got hurt, but is he still sort of in the process of getting back to the player that he was at that time?
Yeah, I think he definitely set the bar really, really high for himself with that stretch that he had. But at the end of the day, we had like Portland tonight. They're playing zone, even full court press at times. So you have different teams doing different defenses to disrupt them. If it's one-on-one, then there's a guy tilting, flooding from the baseline, another guy digging from the nail. Like, he's seeing a crowd every time he touches the ball. So he's just trying to navigate that and play the right way. But, I think, he would tell you probably he's still getting into his rhythm. And I would also